Bacon, egg, and cheese on the roll, ketchup, and yeah, it's my orange juice. As the sun rises, I have to punch time in, clocking the hours to box with loud jumps of silence. Some eyelids widen at the thought of walking tall, but thoughts of mindless timing and washing minds are blinding. High as Washington Heights, election season has passed. Acceptance speeches are all a draft in fall season. After all, who can pass a law on dawn? It dawns on the law that all the fallen are gone. Protect and serve. The breakfast first, peddling words on the curb where veterans lost their nerve. Never get crossed, let his heads get tossed for the burger vice. Let us get in the head of the burglars who like to collect embedded words of life from out of life's curves. And not by driving either. I try to keep my mind a secret, but why even try when every time I proceed to chime in, my open mind becomes a fucking dine-in or drive-in. Depends on who's driving. Crosshairs, it's who I am. Prove my kindness to who might like to try to lose guidance by trying to hide behind the fact I like to rap and I lose my mind when I write for tracks. Find the shit again when I get behind the mixing boards. I'm hip to the floor, I hop to the sky. Getting bored with intercourse, I'm getting top from your mind. That's the kind of ovulation that you're not gonna find. Gynophobic, cause I'm not rocking with guys. Genophobic, I know I'm a G, but to be honest, I'm shy. And just look at the clock when the shine is too sublime to hide from. You know who I am, going postal. My I am is offline until I sign in. Good morning, pick up my morning paper and I'm on my way. Good morning, show love to all my neighbors and enjoy my good morning, morning. Good morning, morning. Have a good morning, morning. Whenever you hear a song, the caffeinated motivation. Have to say I'm motivated to pass the moment of awakening, masturbating. Natural but debating if you have to know what I'm saying to know that I'm basically a day with no snow in May. Average maybe, but on the verge of a new age. Morning surges of groove makes a boring day too late. It's so quiet for the crickets. Snowflakes dying for a listen, but they so hate Snow Friday tenors. Freeze or burn. When will the speakers learn? Tea in my cup, reading up on what herbs I need to learn from my recently secreted sperm. Even Jesus needed a learner's permit. So I spit these words as charming as Kermit being a hermit. Hi-ho, no disrespect, but I know my cup runneth over. Watching the Muppets cause I'm older. Insanity and profanity are family, so I say fuck it, I'm sober. Cutting up and getting bolder, cause what the fuck, slutting, getting older. Still looking at my cup, it stops running. The blessings are like me when I awake, won't stop coming. Since the cup runneth, I tell it to go and stop something. It stops my thirst. Now I can drop this verse and watch the clock as it works. From beginning to end. And you're just beginning to be my friend. Good morning, pick up my morning paper and I'm on my way. Good morning, show love to all my neighbors and enjoy my good morning, morning. Good morning, morning. Have a good morning, morning. Whenever you hear a song, Just a glass and I'm touching ass so fast that a blush and a laugh isn't a rush. I just passed the Dutch and puff, master of cutting up, lasting for weeks when fasting on freaks. I'm a bastard. You probably thought I meant a body argument. I move fast on a freak like let me smash or just leave. Apology probably not, cause I just wanna be like a game I just copped. I say so much stuff that the day just stopped. 24 hours in a day and the buck stops today. So let's divide what's ours and what's mine. Like rush hour time, my traffic is just passing slow. Whoa, glass of the Jack and Coke, mad hope. But like the straw in the glass, I just float. Passing up smoke to focus on what's past. Catch up to such to show I have what you know. Focus, hocus pocus, it's magic when I flow. That is so radical, my Casper has a ghost. Shadow the most, but damn it, I'm so attractive that ghost grab on the back of my coat like I asked them. Captain of the boat, drafted to promote NASA, blasting home in a rapture to have a glass of Jack and indulge in a sinner's heaven. 14 in addition to 7 to get the message. Grow up, be a man for once in my life, once in my life, once in my life. Grow up, be a man for more than a night, more than a night. I can't wait to grow up. I can't wait to grow up. My peers are amazed. The light said years in the game, a nightmare to stairs in the plains. Running crop circles around blocks where they cop purple pot and herb who's not herbally shocked. Murder on the curb isn't a lot. Nervous or not, my stock surges with every talk of the verbal clock. My thermal hopscotch with word perfectly jots. My words paint pictures, I don't wordplay with you. Girls get played, the lay niggas in this world. Gangsters are the biggest girls in the world. Get it, niggas? Haters don't even affect me. I consider them pubic hair stubble. They struggle with truth to dare. Spin the bottle, I'm sipping while women waddle and kiss on the model nigga who didn't get followed as Mr. Acknowledge me on the scriptures and get thrown out of the mix like a file getting snipped from Pro Tools. That's wildin', I figure. I go through like hollow point shells. I'm full of substance and I'm caught when my voice yells. Win or lose, I'm the same in interviews. The name is in the news. Pain from getting hit by a loser. Bitch, the shoe fits, then I'm Finkel and Einhorn, the ace of this state. Far from taking up space, I'm great. Grow up, be a man for once in my life, once in my life, once in my life. Grow up, be a man for more than a night, more than a night. I can't wait to grow up. I can't wait to grow up. Be a man for once in my life, once in my life, once in my life. Be a man for more than a night, more than a night, more than a night. Got a lot of growing up to do. The vaginalist goddess, monologues of awkward promises. Her mind was lost trying to decide between Diana Ross and vitamins. Diva or Anita of more fever from the bored demon, speaking more heat than a whore eating pork seasoned with your fingertips. Touch it deep inside and she arrives, leaving eyes bleeding. Only I have seen the deepest height her thighs can bring a guy. Tried to beat and only got a mind to speak, a timeless freak. Guidance I need when riding through the streets with a dime that's not defined by the least. She's cost-provoking, walking lonely through the halls of homies, zoning off and hoping to be poking the queen for better thoughts. Hold me, she thinks, groaning in sync with chrome posted, frozen in heat, beating the bones of old speech. It's time she elevated her sequence and rhyme. Never a favorite of weaklings, this whole weekend is hers. She can walk, she can dance, but I think she can be whatever if you give her a chance. Yeah, tell me, who is she? What is she? She keeps her prescriptions of secrets and afflictions in between the scriptures of her picture book. Get a look at this. Doctor told her take a break. She opted to throw the break away and use the prescription paper as paperweights. Wind can make her float if her flow isn't major, so she stays atop the paper to keep the wasted paper from blowing. A frugal slut, but rude to love as if she blew it up. Detonated her mannerisms mannerisms and dedicated her grammar to levitating with the hammer to wreck a break when it's handed for letting the break away is outlandish. Kit Kat when a track is lip smacking delicious. For instance, this track is flipping ridiculous. And this bitch has the wit and the lit match to hit the dispatcher with patterns of ember. Temper says the 10th of November. Lower the ember, descend into the coldest winter. She can walk, she can dance, but I think she can be whatever if I give her a chance. Who is she? What is she to you? Her menstrual cycle is suspenseful to a cycle, but in the defense of the mic whose life I'm ending tonight, it's simple. Symbols and rides are guys tricking their life to be the bride getter of the bitch whose riddle is inside. Get between her thighs, interesting. She's a guy. Get between her mind's lines, you'll see she's a dime blonde. But reading too deep into that line is a time bomb. Too late for that, I may in fact have signed on. Here's a case for the whack. Fear is facing the back, which means I face the future. Seems I'm taking the abuse to do what may confuse the awakening of the rude. Stay in school, baby, detention is basically cool. Don't mention it, lady, it's school, I hear it. Perhaps me flipping the middle is a demerit. Or perhaps such behavior is headlights that are dealers. Connecting with the people is a near miss. She can walk, she can dance, but I think she can be whatever if I give her a chance. Who is she? What is she? The psychedelic relic of light in heaven has eyes of diamonds. Pi is the message, sign of the times decides the direction. Saying hi to pleasant, wide-eyed and thespian in writing. A lesbian hypothetical and with a hyphen. Medical writings from a guy in bed with fine dine women are privately letting my exorcism cry. Stretching from inside to let the vice of expressing crime oppression suggest that rhyme isn't quite as fine as the present. The gift is in the verses, the present is in the beat. The blessing is when the verses enter the present to be a treat. Benevolent is the person who never gets a piece of the blessing when blessing people with the present as we speak. Better it would seem, and let me intervene, you're right. Tetris is the speech, and every letter I could write is pepper in the doctor's diet. I could never be reached of saying if wasn't an effort of forever to make me believe. Reverend of the free, reverb the plate of the collection. Hall to be abundant and Charles to be 100. My wizardry is a mystery, but I isn't kidding. J.K. Rowling when I wanna be naughty, when hunger you wanna vent. Just kidding. Charles is all you're gonna get until and unless you feel I'm possessed to heal what is left on my heel, and the best be the one on the hill. Shit. Still the king of the treehouse, bringing then to see now. Speed out of the mouthpiece of miles, and those who speak loud when using the music is a key out of what we see now. Turn my head and hear a great meow. Read in, breathe in, be out. Heathen see the end and begin to frisbee doubt to that bitch who's 22 and don't know what catch is. Won't grow up, just throw up to this load of catfish. Toys and toys and toys galore. I know your little boy enjoying a toy store. Ain't nobody trying to play with me. Ain't nobody trying to play with me. Grow up, you little know-it-all. Grow up, you little know-it-all. I'm 5 years ahead of my time. I'm light years ahead of my time. Toys and toys and toys galore. I know your little boy enjoying a toy store. Ain't nobody trying to play with me. Ain't nobody trying to play with me. Grow up, you little. Grow up, you little. I'm 5 years ahead of my time. I'm light years ahead of my time. With a new book, write the world into a psycho twirl. The new entire world will be moving side to side with my curls. I feel excited when I spew and recite the future writings of the dupe your girl in the screwing like the Duke of Earl. Through the lighting, the wounded psyche of a bitch nigga lingers. A Jewish high priest couldn't remove behind the curls. Holy as a yarmulke, OD on the Yamaha. Lonely, but to be honest, I go deep like thermometers. Holding my Cody while we go deep in the barometer. Promise her the hottest, but lock and popping inside of her. Got a hotter promise than popping a lot inside her. But when I found her, I just ponder about the love we not got. Cause her name is a excuse me, away. Something foolishly confused me into saying she was a groupie. We hit it off, but fuck, what is her govey? Anonymously getting lovey-dovey, fuck me. Write my name on your with my is it me or do I taste love? Or is it you and me and I can taste love? You and me and I can taste love. You look like my girl, I look like a man. You look like my girl, I look like a man. You look like my girl, I look like a man. You look like my girl, I look like. Yo, it starts with a D, ends with the me. Getting in deep, the center of intensity. I spend a week trying to grin from cheek to cheek, cause we just released the DVD of the last 10 weeks. Her den speaks, I covet so much. UFC in bed with me, I be fucking hoes up. The Martha Stewart of garden abuse. Harder than who? Why would you call your mother a garden tool? LOL, the loser out loud. The moving to the music crowd almost made me lose her. Her noodle so down, and the beautiful sound of me doing so profound movements was gonna bow. So retarded. She wet, Marine Corps denim. Something like the scene for ending. Something like. Let me taste buds with my taste. Is it me or do I taste bud? Or is it you and me and I can taste love? Or is it you and me and I can taste love? I look like a man. You look like my girl. I look like a man. You look like my girl. I look like a man. You look like my girl. I called her darling, wasn't good enough. She hood as fuck, started looking up. Her bra was pushing up, and I'm looking stuck. Am I pushing luck or what? This shouldn't suck. Everybody that should look to us gotta look around, look for a bus, and then trust, then. In Espanol, I'm in, but I don't wanna go that in. So hold that, friend, but hold that if you're so whack when you hear hold that and get a Kodak of shit that probably doesn't need to exist. So sit back, listen to the kid rap. This is that, and I spit so ridiculous when in fact you should question me. Here's the ecstasy and smack. Let me write my name on your taste buds with my taste buds. Is it me or do I taste? You already know. Or is it you and me and I can taste love? Or is it you and me and I can taste love? You look like my girl, I look like a man. You look like my girl, I look like a man. You look like my girl, I look like a man. You look like my girl, I look like. An actress with pizzazz and a fat lip, from getting mad at the status of a bad chick who got casted in a flick she's been asking to get since the passing to the script as she imagined. Unhappy, she fastens her arm with the jumper cord and plunges forth OD on life. She don't want no more, but not pumping raw up in her pores. She wants to pour sweat, run to the set, fuck the Corvette. Of course the press and paparazzi was watching, but she got stiff. Now it's time to get it poppin'. Started taking boxing to prepare for her last film. but the critics spazzed, said it was a bad film. Her dad is filth rich, her mom don't feel shit, so she sits still. The past tense of Jada Pinkett's man. Casting depression is everlasting in this section of America. Lights, camera, action, hysteria.
And the walk of fame is every footstep. And the walk of fame is every footstep. And the walk of fame is every footstep. Be my Marilyn Monroe, 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 be my Marilyn Monroe.
I knew this was going on cause she had me on speaker. Nothing like an unhappy strong diva who is about to be madder when she's on the set. Hope she don't find out that it's the blonde I sex. Wrong guess is the premeditated reply. We were separated, baby. See, I kept making you cry. Now look, wait, we ain't even there yet. She wouldn't care either. She's a fair diva. But she's madder than I ever took a gander at. Had it bottled up too, so I know she playing the black. She said it's not the role, it's the principle. I said shit I know, but yo, you not invincible. She said can it baby, this is revenge. Let me see this fucking director, this is the end. And that bitch gonna have a shit-eating grin. I know she be giving it to him, but damn, I'm a 10.
You're a movie star, and the walk of fame is every footstep. And the walk of fame is every footstep. And the walk of fame is every footstep. Be my Marilyn Monroe, 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 be my Marilyn Monroe.
I rode my bike to Rodeo Drive, trying to stay alive. 85 degrees in the shade, it's major high. Waving hi to the fans to keep cool. I've been a people person since before preschool. My girl texted me. She said she's cool, but she was too smooth with it. I gave it like 2 minutes, no reply. Then I got Google notified. Oh my. This song is dedicated to Hope Witsell. Apparently she's a young girl that committed suicide. You can Google or Yahoo the story. Y'all niggas gotta chill the way y'all talk to girls, man. That could be somebody's sister, somebody's future mother, know what I mean? I'm reckless with my mouth, and I know why I'm reckless with my mouth. Shit, I was smart about what I had to say about Rihanna and Cassie pics coming out. But that's a 13-year-old girl, you feel me? My niggas is wildin' for real.
You are a movie
I ain't even know girls still did that shit for attention, you know?
Walk of fame is every footstep.
Dead ass.
Walk of fame is every footstep.
All the young girls out there, you ain't gotta show your titties to some nigga just to see if you like you. If you don't like you off jump, then I guess you just think you a jump. Your head in the sky, keep your feet on the ground, keep believing in the sound. Charles Hamilton.
Confirmed.
I walk up in the classroom, Rambo meets Webster, Hamilton in the streets is random in this lecture. But I keep a semi-auto in my bugle boy slacks. Any bullies, no future for you boys. Brat. My 6th grade teacher scans my bags for guns. I'm standing back glancing at her rack until she's done. Like, bitch, go to the board and teach me something new. Even when I'm uncomfortable, I'm still the dumbest in the school. But dumb is colloquial for fucking awesome. I got a new opinionation like I'm fucking Blossom. The rose that grew from concrete's first maker. My speakers hurt, I think I should flirt with earth haters. My sneakers could burst, I walk the earth like Darth Vader. Breathing all funny, it's hard to be a creator. My heart goes to my neighbors when the bass goes equator breaking. But the day is just starting for me.
I would only go to school just to look at Navila, the 8th grade Tila Tequila. Who do I gotta kill just to see her? Navila. If I shoot up school, I could take her to prom. If I shoot up school, I could take her to prom. If I shoot up school, I could take her to prom. If I shoot up school, I could take her to prom.
Murdered my gym teacher only because I was unprepared. Gym shoes, huh? No underwear? Basketball shorts. I don't fucking play. No sports. If there's no music, go the other way. The music teacher is my student. I'm bored to tears. I can afford to be here cause room and board is more than home. The rumors are boring, I'm going home. But my room at home is like a tomb of gold. Who goes? Who knows? I stay getting stuck up. I lived on Broadway. I would play getting fucked up. Pray for some tough luck. Days where I must have sprayed mustard on the face of a baby was what made me suffer thoughts of laziness. I got the guts to rush, but don't rush me. I will fuck you down. I was a virgin, only spreading pus around from a paper cut, turning pages in my Sega instruction manual. Damn, I'm a sucker.
I would only go to school just to look at Navila, the 8th grade tequila. Who do I gotta kill just to see her? Navila. If I shoot up school, I could take her to prom. If I shoot up school, I could take her to prom. If I shoot up school, I could take her to prom. If I shoot up school, I could take her to prom.
The principal was a victim of all my principles. What I do with the pencil leaves suspension and suspense. So suck my dick and write me up for it later. Safe to say the faculty was just a board of haters. I knew the rudeness and cruelness in my foolishness, but shit, this music teacher bitch is stupid and I rule. So the rules don't apply to a loser such as I, who uses lies to maneuver inside where you preside. Judge me later, Mr. Mathis. I think I'll just stick to spitting disastrous adjectives like erratic. Like my behavior when in a room full of faggots. Stuck in the future like it's a womb full of maggots. My gravity gun shoots up like a spoonful of magic. Bipolar bunny, I assume you're a carrot. Usually a pacifist, but boom if any static. Tune into your majesty fuming cause he's a savage.
I would only go to school just to look at Navila, the 8th grade tequila. Who do I gotta kill just to see her? Navila. If I shoot up school, I could. If I school, I could take her to prom. If I take her to prom.
From my understanding, I got some important things need to be attended to. Yo, I broke the bond with my words, my balls will have to suffice. Call a cab to the mic, destination segregation. Heaven waiting for the saliva of the 7th seal. Being fake for all the times I kept it real. Dreading the appeal, the head to the heels for court. Arrested, the court overruled my quotables. Cool to quote, then dove in a pool of molten fluid. Scolding my view, frozen broken, you know who is smoking. Folds brewing in my vocals, awake but not conscious. Break the pot of gold, rainbows hate snow. Freeze the golden pot and throw it on the stove top. Proud of all the things I could say that I don't got. Allowed to call me king, but I play as a broke cop. Just hugging a block like an orphan street light. Gorgeous ogre more than a fetus, I know I seem tight. But what to do when you threw yourself into mistrust? I prove myself, my wishes for help is useless. Fall in the sewer to skewer all of the truths being mathematically disproven. The shit's stupid, get approval for the whispers on my pics. Hissing to the beauty vixens in the mix. Mixing the beauty with futile because it fits. Frugal but brutal and cool in it. Night sky looking blue and shit. Morning view is pretty sick too. The hue of hooligans who have invented a new sense of screwing with the news. Futuristic graffiti, it's easy to be uneasy. And that was so tough, I bullied the next couple quotes. Less trouble when you pop a bubble coat. Huddle up and keep it hot in my chest is a water cooler. I spit fire, why the fuck I even bought a cooler? The Pro Tools dolphin, knee deep. Manipulate the waves, go surfing like beach please. Make the beat swallow the salt. Assume that this is the hottest assault on the track. I hop on the corpse and chat. But what about human contact? The nuisance, I'm that. Truer than lies spat. You know when I'm lying cause my lips are moving. But I'm not in my head like, yo, this shit is stupid. What's next?
I think I might change the world today. Because I feel like it. Because I feel like it. I think I might change the world today. Because I feel like it. Because I feel like it.
potential pencil in. Hence the grin when saying, are we trying this relationship again? The sun in the 70s, hot free love, popping threes like a ramen dream. Cause on the real, I'm better off working in the paint. I rebound with art while smirking in your face. The most important insubordinate orkin employee. Boys that annoy me make me employee of the month. Enjoy me while I front. Such a liar that nothing spoils my blunt. Foil the underhanded ploys of who want what. You drunk fuck my Jack Daniels glass box. Standing mad sharp but the target of mad glances. Bitch gave me a heart and mad chances. I gave her hollow walls and made her feel like she got backhanded. The truth, another chick, but I gave her a whack answer. Past being damned, I'm happy I'm the man. Mankind is abrasive. I'm a kind man, abrasively refined. I can erase what you define until the original definition is worth expressing. Perplexing, but a perplexed generation is depressing. To fit in, I get brainwashed with you. It ain't at all an issue. I paintball kiss you. Am I wrong because I play lost with you?
I think we might change
Thank
the
you.
world today. Because I feel like it. Because I feel like it. I think we might change the world today. Because I feel like it. Because I feel like it.
What I'm gonna do.
Because I feel like it.
What I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What I'm gonna do.
New flow to pedal with. Who's close to mess with the cool coach of hosting new shows? I give the best assists. Loopholes get roped so close to the corresponding side to support what I can provide. Hot as the sky in July, not gonna cry like I'm obliged. I'm obliged to fight the time I was a ride with my eyes closed. Pour the elixir for these formally important niggas. Of course I'm bigger than scoring with the sort of figure that's it. I need a dime to spit the verbal flirt. She heard me. I'm as pure as Bert and Ernie. Fuck the jerks that hurt me. A version of me isn't me. So curtains for the weak persons who heard me speak and say I'm decent, but my words are lurking between the judgment of whack and who's fucking with that? I'm the key to the locks, like getting published and back. Drug sack for customers puffing the crack. Love it or hush and trap. I'm trapping when I'm rapping. Verbal hustling. What's that? Crushing the package to juggle crack with what I
I'm like
spat.
the boy next door, the boy next door. See me like your best friend. I'm something like the boy next door. The boy next door would flow for years. Is up in main headlines. The front page read he lost his head. Ain't heard it like this in a long time.
Rushing to the finish line. Got the slut gushing cause I'm in her mind. Busting it until it's dinner time. Him defined as getting high with a bitch who would give me mine simply because my eyes keep drifting to the side. This time I picture me kite high with a nick cause 5 times 5 is why a dime would never get my silence. I hold my midnight colored twist of the mind inside until my midnight lover is fine with splitting her spit shine with a chick I'm sticking just to live fine. Pimp, I'm a Yoda with rhymes. Again, I'm just regurgitating further cause the statement of Yoda has been stated, you just don't know it. Stadiums holding major commotion for the hater of focus. It's an everyday provoking wave of dope I'm soaking in. Hey, what do you know? My neighbors are hoping I quit. I'll slay them and promote their shit for saying they hope I quit. Baby, what could be doper than this?
See me as your best friend. I'm like the boy next door, the boy next door. See me like your best friend. I'm something like the boy next door. The boy next door would flow for years. Is up in main headlines. The front page read he lost his head. Ain't heard it like this in a long time.
I'm going on a killing spree if I feel the beat. And even if the rhythm is weak, I'm still ill. A scene in Kill Bill when I proceed to spit real. I'm a living reel of how does it feel to never feel, but instead see. Let's see. I feel fed diesel fuel. My head isn't evil, but it's cruel. Let me be the ruler of the eagles. This is my view. Sky is the ground. Tying down what I need to flew the coop. Would say fly, but my zipper is up. Pissing in cups for an adrenaline rush. Tell you niggas to hush. Grinning a blush from a chick that I fucked. Symptoms of love ignored when I enter
entering it rough. Here's a hint, pick her up, hear the lint. My dear, I'm a chimp, simply from the blimp. In a jiffy, I can hit you in your limp. But you're pretty and a pretty woman continues to render me as a wimp. So I'm killing you for saying that you feeling me.
You can see me as your best friend. I'm like the boy next door, the boy next door. See me like your best friend. I'm something like the boy next door.
The boy next door with flow for years is up in Maine. Dread, he lost his head, ain't heard it like this.
Say he was everybody's friend. But now the blue days ain't just
Tonight, I won't be all up in your face. Tonight, I just really miss your blanket with you under it. I just really miss your blanket with you under it.
Her Blackberry Times, around 8:45, I'm up earlier, I thought it was time. She turns on Maury and she laughs. The story was bad, my shorty bad. What a war we have. She loves me, loving her. I love her not, but I'm in love with her. Hugging her under the comforter, trying to comfort her. I might be too immature to be under her. Smothering her cause I'm in love with her. Dissing her cause I'm sick of her. Next to her cause I never heard something said in jest that wasn't love. Except the love, I let you bug out. I love your mouth. Rosie Perez meets the Jamaican and precious, making your presence felt by pressuring forever to budge. You never give up, but you're seldom in love, but I seldom to the bugged and provide wisdom to listening eyes. This time be the wish I find bliss in.
I won't be all up in your face. Tonight, I just really miss your blanket with you under it. I just really miss your blanket with you under it.
You're so loud and erratic when going out with your rabid friends. They grab sound barriers and shatter them. Intense patterns of sitting back and kissing a cat captures your inner rabbit, but doesn't happen to matter when you're mad at me for childish shit. This is how wild it gets. Mild it begins and call of the wild as we pretend that for a while being friends is how the convo will end. Shorty, I love you. Too much for an easy decision. Believe I'm getting twisted when thinking of this being it. Please forgive and open the door when I knock. And I hate condoms. Don't put my soldier in a knot. Coleridge guiding as if you don't know what I've been jotting. As history shows, it's not like you don't know what I've been dropping. But watch me knock your socks off with a gust of wind. Just friends we are? Pretty hard. Now remove your pretty bra. Let's fall asleep, please.
I won't be all up in your face. Tonight, I just really miss your blanket with you under it. I just really miss your blanket with you under it. You don't have to do it, there's no way you can deny that I love you. What did I Can I crash at your place tonight? I won't be all up in your face tonight. I just really miss your blanket with you under it. I just really miss your blanket with you under it. Can I crash at your place tonight? I won't be all up in your face tonight. I just really miss your blanket with you under it. I just really miss your blanket with you under
I I'm not mad, I got glad and had a flashback. Mad gave top to sad and popped the wide in a glass. Tried to bag glad and my past rocks just mosh back like any crack in a glass of what shattered will stop your life. Creatively a major league player on a beat. Repeated slayer of haters when laying disease on the bass. Heated when paying homage to ignorant asses, but you see that I'm playing honest. Grin and quit getting mad. Your bitch is asking for me to visit her in an hour. She sleeps with you but gets in the bath with me for a meteor shower. Leave her deflowered. See with you she grew a hymen back, while I get her hotter than the plot on the graphs where you can find the Diamondbacks at. That's Arizona. Smashed so bad she woke up in half of a coma. Had a moment when she grabbed my diploma. Actually it was my NAD, so I'm glad it wasn't over. She graduated the bad when I gave her a good review, looking at the dude like ooh, whoop-de-doo. So I'm the shit like a whoopee cushion liquidized. Picture the thighs of a diabetic getting criticized. If you didn't try to vision it, then forget it. Like Fixodent, I'm feeling better by the second. Shit doesn't affect me, well, not directly, unless a Becky or a Leslie says I'm sexy.
Take a look at the camera and say cheese. Take a look at the camera and say cheese. Take a look at the camera and say cheese. Take a look at the camera and say cheese. Only thing that hold me down is my leather. Only thing that hold me down is my leather. I'm the nerd that's cooler than Fonzie. I'm the nerd that's cooler than Fonzie.
Look, now I got a call log of who are y'all. May God applaud y'all, but all y'all that call Charles with your off-the-wall thoughts and repeated wishes for someone's demise is only heating me getting pissed at the sunrise. Thunder chimes and pummels the minds of the umbrella-less. Hung fellas get unroped when I come celibate. Meaning niggas couldn't fuck with me if I let them hit. I mean it, niggas, I'm stuck with being a pleasant trip to stumble upon. I dress like a bum cause on songs I'm drunk with 100 bunnies and thongs longing for money. I keep strong cause I'm hungry and I only eat real bitches. The Dharma of vulva, the dream of a clitoris. Obscene, but who gives a shit? We're all adults. Even the 13-year-old freaks talking all retarded or Maury. They wanna get pregnant? Die from a bar of mine. Find your daughter crawling on the borderline. The line before I slaughtered your poor mind for crossing the line between being fine and eesh. Now I can finally speak. The lie detector test shows that hoes get pet when I let go of respect and direct them to X and O my testicles. So I never let them go down. So loud they mouths go, I'm so proud with them flow. Profound. So now, ho, all morals aside, time to get oral. Recite the line that brought you to the morgue.
Cheese. Say cheese. Take a look at the camera and say cheese. Take a look at the camera and say cheese. Only thing that hold me down is my leather. Only thing that hold me down is my leather. I'm the nerd that's cooler than Fonzie. I'm the nerd that's cooler than Fonzie.
Can hold me, can hold me, rockin' and rockin' and rockin', rockin' and rollin', rockin'. Can hold me, can hold me, rockin' and rockin' and rockin', rockin' and rollin', rockin'.
Wanna feel alright.
Check it, yo. Crack another smile when I crack another code. Rapping like a viper, but happens to like soul. This is a brick in my pyramid delivery. Bitch niggas, I refuse to show chivalry. Now I got more rivalries than siblings. Give a little ring to my civil nipple ring lickers. I'm a kicker like Finkel and Einhorn. An animal, but I know you thinking it's mind porn. Nah, I straight go Ace Ventura, making sure I'm tasting the face of a natural girl I adore. What? Play secure if you dating a whore, but face sure has a way of breaking doors down when you're dating for. The Kid Crusader ablazing the ladies raw is saying you ain't me, so be safe and you explore. Great. A PSA is stunning like I'm Jackie's daddy. Exactly, I'm happy. Sunny days, get at me.
Tears in your pocket, get happy. Put your tears in your pocket, get happy. If I'm dragging you down, get at me. Ladies, I'm a grown man, get at me. Get happy, get happy, get happy, get happy. get happy, get happy, get happy, get happy.
Never been in a better mood than right now. I don't know why, but I let the vendetta of the groove just bite down on the head of the clueless white frown. I make better music when emotions are upside down. I rarely show emotion, speak no louder, sample no emotion. Hold me closer, holes of prose and poetry. Had a menage with adjectives and God. Had to describe the feeling of no plastic when inside a spot. Though I write a lot, the spot was the tightest, so my spot is somewhere next to your highness and Imus. Whatever the line is, I drag my blanket behind it. A fat enough ass, you pass the Dutch, I smack and guide it to my lap as I sit, happy as fuck, happier since God would be happy to fuck. Is that blasphemous? And laughter we trust. She knows my heart, I confuse passion with lust.
Put your fingers in your pocket, get happy. Put your tears in your pocket, get happy. If I'm dragging you down, get at me. Ladies, I'm a grown man, kidnap me. Get happy, 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 get happy.
Turbulence in my flight, the nervousness has reached the height, but the height of my superfluous vision is bright. So I permanently would like to say that I've earned the right today to burn the sight of what may cause me to cry at night. With that said, give me some herbal relaxed stuff. Word to that stuff. Germs are too sad to act up. Reverse the verse to catch up. Pack the verse up when you catch, cause the turbulence is just flights that are in the sky at the same time as us that are past us, with established laughter telling us to keep our asses up. That could suck if half of us was trapped in Prozac dust just trying to keep from cracking up. But which crack could have you passing up the action of cracking up at the touch of a blackened verse? You dig?
Put your fears in your pocket, get happy. Put your tears in your pocket, get happy. If you're dragging me down, get at me. Ladies, I'm a grown man, kidnap me. Get happy, 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 get happy.
Just live.
Daytime I sit awake, whine about the night before. Nighttime I lay awake from tasting crazy wine, I'm bored. Spinal cord is blinded from the silence that's missing. The vibe is different, I'm riding a rhythm and licking the private to the bass line, cause it reminds me of a pretty chick. Same time I enlighten the mind of the idiot. I am the finest, keep his claws and trying to be a boss. Knight in shining armor, my scars are all the brightest. I'm a star, Heidi Fleiss try to ride it hard, then she got violently tossed, cause my bars are like SARS. She coughing from the kick, so it's a cough and toss for kickers in the ass of all the talkers saying Charles is trash. Fall back, I'm the summer night you never felt. Some can write, but I just number type and move in better stealth. Gruesome what I spell when I Ouija board flow. Wanna see me more? Say you want me at an award show. I don't know what it is, I mean I know what it is. I hear a beat that I did and I hear a beat that I did and I don't mean to be rude. My ghetto pass, license and registration is valid. Let them pass, life is awaiting me and my talent. I got me a goddess, Aphrodite is my wifey, and I be all on my praise and worship nightly. Tell her open up Pandora's box. She like, I'm sure you're hot, but make sure you're not scoring with a ballin' bitch. I said, baby, why you call her bitch? She said she got no personality, it's all her tits. You fall for hips, Mr. Hamilton. That's the reason why you have to clap or keep seated when this track is beating in your black. black beats, but I go so pro, I'm Bo's, I suppose. Whoa, just wait until the Hamilton headphones have you jamming to Hamilton next zone. Let's go. What you think? I'm just gonna hand you my ways? Insert an insult from Andrew Dice Clay, like, hey.
I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is. I hear a beat that I did and I hear a beat that I did and I don't mean to be rude, but what y'all haters talking about? What y'all haters talking about? What y'all haters talking about? Haters talking about? I ain't minding my business and staying out of trouble. Minding my business and staying out of trouble. Minding my business and staying out of trouble. Do the same, do the same, do the same. What y'all haters talking about? I don't care. What y'all haters talking about? I don't care. What y'all haters talking about? I don't care. What y'all haters talking about? I ain't minding my business and staying out of trouble. Minding my business and staying out of trouble. Minding my business and staying out of trouble. Do the same, do the same, do the same. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is. I hear a beat that I did and I hear a beat that I did and I don't mean to be rude,
Stop going crazy. Stop going crazy. Stop going crazy. Cuss it the fuck out. Cuss it the fuck out. I don't want to bother with your number. Cuss it the fuck out. I don't want to bother with your number.
I nod my head like a disco ball, hypno, but my hypnosis is a problem. Gripping the dough, it's like 24 quarters worth of singles. I saw the work as a performer of jingles. I just be catchy when I make my shit. Like, why must the jackies wanna hate my music? Right much exactly, so I take my abuse of nature of my sappy date music to play kind. Wave high to ladies like the fat kid in Sandlot. Take a fat dip and they can't be hot. I splash and they love to hate me. It's fucking crazy. They would never fucking date me. But just to be humble when I send my flirts, like, do you feel safe when you in my dirt? They give, I grin, I work, I get it, and I'm a jerk. Then they tell their friends who also grin how they got hurt.
And it's Witsell, and the sugar rush got you all nuts up. Bounce off the wall, over, let us go. It's a feeling you can feel it, and I got soul. Just go, ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, booyah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, booyah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, booyah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, booyah.
Leisure suit bunny with a needle-proof tummy. Ever see older Shakespeareans, you know? Shake the mirror like, quit being fakey queer and write great like your nightmare was proving you're the weirdest. So much for trying to rap normal like the rest of them. Grow up. The bomber's at your door, so try to let him in. So what? Disguise the package as a sort of FedEx, but since Rihanna's back, now I'm back just to mess with shit. Half off like Hooters had a Kmart section. Backwards, I play on sections of prey, so pray. The difference is A&E. Arts and entertainment when days are make-believe. Gateway drug to not having to say nothing and allowing every beat to speak in my confidence. I've been this dramatic since Abramovitz and O'Reardon. No fear then.
Bounce like you never had a Witsell, and the sugar rush got you all nuts up. Bounce off the wall, over the gusto. It's a feeling you can feel it, and I got soul. Just go, ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, booyah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, booyah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, booyah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, booyah.
The arpeggiator of words, the messy major of English is steady breaking the pavement on the curb. Deadly ways of the creator keeps my neighbor steady. My lady neighbor downstairs got a little Debbie. Caking in the pockets, the cake in her back pockets got me taking a break from track popping to have a lot of pics. So picture this, I sex better than sax, deal with stress better, sex is better than math. The veteran of the sack is back in bed to snack on the sax and have a fetish for women who rap in their head when they relax. And that's where I just let the beat black. Pleasant overthinking, getting head in a trap.
Bounce like you never had a twist look. And the sugar rush got you all nuts so. Bounce off the wall, go for the gusto. It's a feeling you can still it in your gut, so just go. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, booyah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, booyah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, booyah. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bam, booyah. Come on, everybody.
When you're moving, when you really got your body.
Hey!
Everybody be cool, it's the robbery!
You fucking bitch, you move! And I'll execute every motherfucking last one of you!
It's 2:03 in the morning, the vocal booth is pouring, cause I took the tubes, one stroke and loose, spoken moves, it's getting boring being the dude who storms up the truth, but boredom is my new form of being cool, dude. Laura warned Myrtle that being Steve is an issue, and didn't believe it until the speech was being reason for a missile being secretly misused. Heat seeking, my teeth grit, cause peep this, I be on my piece shit, my wars with the beliefless, gee whiz, I'm a G taking a whiz on the beat, sacred and sweet, the things I say even when speaking pervasive, persuasive, when leading to the basics, you reap what you lay in your acres, I get a heap of help in the Vita and proceed to melt the features of people who needed help and be. Yo, let's go, man. Come on.
Tacos. 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 We about to get 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 anybody get tacos.
Ironically, I have a Disney fan base, which honestly appeals to my rotten teeth, cause I can't face the monotony of being a 50 of your man Drake, cause Gothic teens still have not received a damn break. Lots of teens in this land face what I conceive as standard hate from not to supreme antiquated parents and from obscene teens standing in woman and man's place. Word to MTV, the planet must be sick of me. Parents that are strict reflect the planets that wish to visit me or wish to get a visit from me. It's apparent. Granted, I'm gaffling you young gunners with bum hunger. I just know some stunners who wonder if the sun's number is 1. I mean, come on, it sounds dumb, but I'm hotter than Rita, hotter backwards, now you gotta repeat it. God, I'm retarded, cause that's not how I see it, but now that I see it, wow, I'm a genius, I am loud but conceited.
Tacos. 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 We about to get tacos. We about to get tacos.
And gorditas. Peter Pan with pot. Leave the land and plot to heat the land. I drop next on with the hot test of songs. My guess is wrong. Wants a contest with long to see if pride gets it on with writing songs that are less than 5 seconds. As soon as this drop, you got blessed. As soon as your hips rock, you got lured into the vortex. Stop, hot step like here comes the hear thunder. The brainstorm is clearly jumping for the gear fumbler. I don't dress casual, I dress radical. My sex is magical and my stress is yes, that I know. I bet carrots grow with letting rabbits flow. MF Bunny, the best dressed on the coast of Madagascar. Pass hard, this is a Jaguar starved since last March and acting hard towards the backyardigans. You cats rap half-hearted, is it the junk you inspiration? Or beyond you to spit some great shit.
Tacos. Tacos. We about to get 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 anybody get tacos.